And welcome back to the morning show. Here we are at Joshua Springs Senior Living Community. I've got Vince. He's a food and beverage manager right here, and we're very fortunate to have him because they're serving food, as you'll be seeing here in a few minutes. We went into the kitchen. Amazing. How are you, Vince?
Good. Thanks for coming.
My pleasure. Good to meet you. So, this seems like quite a nice position to be in this facility. This is beautiful here.
It's a beautiful position. Well, we look at it, it's like being at a five-star resort.
Yeah.
And the people, we're like their theater to them.
Yeah.
And they come down 3 times a day, and we go on the stage for them. Most of them are like your grandparents or your father.
Yeah.
We treat them as such.
Yeah.
And they come down for 3 meals a day. Breakfast is 7 to 9. Lunch is 11 to 1. And dinner is 4 to 6.
Okay.
And then we're actually known for anytime menu,
Okay.
which runs from 7 in the morning till 6 at night.
Excellent.
So they can come down. It's almost like being on a cruise ship.
I like that. I like that.
They all, they have nothing. They just eat all the time, it seems like. A lot of them say that they've gained weight since they've been here.
It's not always a bad thing.
No. And then what we do is we have some on special diets. We have 3 special diets.
I was going to ask about that because each diet, looking at the board,
Right.
it looked like all of your residents here actually had their own special place.
No, well, it looks confusing because, if you're in a hospital, you have a whole lot of special needs and a lot of special diets. Here in assisted living, you really don't have. We have one that's a regular diet.
Okay.
And then the second one is constant carb diet,
Okay.
which is for diabetics.
Right.
And what we do is we try to watch the sweets intake and things
Right.
like that.
Right.
And then the last one is no salt added. So
Okay.
really there's only 3 diets. Then we have a few people that we cut food up for and things like that.
Excellent.
But, and then that big board in the back, what you see, was we have everybody's picture on there.
Uh-huh.
And then we have their diets. Most of them, like I say, are regular diets.
Okay. Okay.
And then also the pictures help identify the residents. So when I hire the servers, I have a little book in the back. So to give them good customer service, they have to study the pictures and know the people by name, so they can call them by name.
Great.
And like I say, this is most places where you go, they have they bring a card out. They push it through the dining room and they hand out a couple of things.
Right.
This here is very
Individual
upscale.
to
Yeah, this is like a restaurant, a
Yeah.
fine dining restaurant. They take an order, they go back to the kitchen, present a ticket, bring it out on a tray, and the people can stay and mingle as long as they want. They meet a lot of friends. And when we have new residents coming in, I'm surprised a lot of people just go to them and make them feel wanted. It's just like one big family, for sure.
So, backing up just a little bit, Vince, the idea of being food and beverage manager the position is not given to someone who hasn't had a lot of experience.
Right.
And I'm not going to say how old you really are, but you have got some experience in this business.
Sure, about 40 years experience.
Wow. You had your own restaurant.
I had my own French restaurant up in Colorado.
Yeah.
I came down, I sold it, retired, and then I traveled for about 1.5 years, 2 years in Europe, came back, went to the Avi and worked about 9 years.
Wow.
Then I had seen opportunity here, and at first I was thinking, I must be crazy, but I came up here, and within a week, all of these people make you feel like your heart just goes out to them.
Right.
And we go out in the kitchen, we go out of our way to do like a lot of special things for them. We do cream puffs, eclairs, little things that we hide them in the bistro. So they see little swans and things like that. So they really appreciate anything you do for them.
So, and I hate to use this term because it's so overused, it's a cliche almost, but there was a calling apparently for you to become a chef. I mean, this isn't something you just...
No. You have to love it. I mean, especially in the early days. It's not so bad now. We used to work 18, 20 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week. And like I tell, I mentor a lot of people here. And what we do is you have to pick something in life that you want to do and be happy at and enjoy going to work every day. If you don't, it's a long life to retirement for sure.
Well, starting out in this business isn't always easy.
No, it's hard.
I mean, you start going to some of these properties here and you see those poor guys back there in the kitchen scrubbing pans or peeling potatoes or whatever. They're not the line cooks yet.
No.
They're just and you have to work your way up in there until you get the credibility.
Sure. And for here, when I picked the staff from here, I have a good dining room manager named Carla, and also what we do is I hire people on personality. First, they have to like good residents. I can train them how to carry a tray, how to present the food, and how to take an order.
Right.
But they have to have the right personality, the right smile to come here to Joshua
that's
Springs.
Great.
And we have a great team. Our executive director, which I'm sure you're going to meet down the road, Sandy Hickman, put a colorful cast of characters together as their directors.
Right.
He lets you think out of the box. And most people are independent. As we say, we take ownership of our own rooms and go from there. And Sandy just lets us go free and do what we want. So we can change a lot of things as we go.
Sounds awesome.
The menu here changes. I have a 5-week rotating menu.
Right.
And it's by, we have a dietitian for the portions.
Yeah.
And usually the portion size is about 4 to 5 ounces. And if people here, it's not like a special diet for hospitals. If they want more food here, they can eat as much as they want. They can have 2 portions, 3 portions. It's not a place where you can say, you're a diabetic, you can't really have any more sweets.
Right.
If they want to, they have to be responsible for themselves.
As it should be.
But we have a great time, and like I say, this is their house for sure.
Right.
This is their house, and what our staff does is try to make it a home for them,
Right.
for sure.
Well,
Good time.
ladies and gentlemen, if this intrigues you at all, and it should, and you may have relatives, parents, or something that are just tired of keeping the house up, et cetera, and kind of want to have somebody taking care of them for a change, this might be a consideration for you. I'm trying to think of is it Adobe that's right down here? The road is Adobe. Off the Parkway, you can turn off on that and find it. They're located, actually, I've got the address right here, 2995 Desert Sky Boulevard in Bullhead City, and just turn to the left on Adobe, or if you're coming up from the south, turn to the right. Go 1 block and take a left. You'll see it, you can't miss it. But it's Joshua Springs Senior Living Community, and come on up here and talk. And I'm sure the chef would be more than happy to talk to anybody about any personal diet preferences or anything else, just to make sure this is the right place. And I want to thank you very much.
Thanks for
Good
coming.
seeing you. I'm so anxious to check that Chateaubriand.
All right.
All right,
Good.
very good.
Bon appetit.
And with that, we'll close. We'll be back with more of the morning show right after this. Stay with us.